Hello class, this is Karan McKenzie speaking, and this is my future book presentation on PowerPoint. And dry your eyes and clear your eyes, okay, blah 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 blah. Sorry, I just can't stand PowerPoint presentations. I figure I'd do things a little differently this time and make a video. The first book that I read was A Rebel Without a Crew, whose author is Robert Rodriguez, published in 1995. The second book that I read is The DV's Rebel Guide, an all-digital approach to making films on the cheap by Stu Matchewicz, published in 2007. Before I jump into the central theme, I would like to answer the following questions.
My name is Stu Matchewicz, and I'm a partner in a company called The Orphanage, which is a film production company. We also do visual effects for movies. I am a director, and I'm also the chief technology officer, so I get involved a lot in the filmmaking technologies that we both use and create at the company. We do commercials and feature films. We just finished working on the new Die Hard and the new Fantastic Four movies and Pirates of the Caribbean.
Now let's get to the central theme. Both books provide a guide for the aspiring filmmaker to make a film on a modest budget. Robert Rodriguez's book, Rebel Without a Crew, was made in the early 90s. It catered to the film industry then, it was film oriented. And Stu Matchewicz's DV Rebel book was made in the early 2000s, and it's more of a modern day equivalent. My first agreement is get an agent.
Okay, so you've made your movie, you've cut it, you've got it out, people want you. What do? First thing you want to do is get an agent right away. Hollywood is full of sharks. You need a shark working for you. These guys go and they get you the best deals, they get you the best prices, they get you the best movies.
Yeah, as Robert Rodriguez says, you need a shark on your side. If you're gonna hop in a pool full of sharks, get an agent, it will only benefit you. Build your own equipment, literally. When you're an aspiring filmmaker, you have to use the resources around you and you're trying to make a film on a tight budget. So with this, Stu Matchewicz says build your own equipment. He gives a lot of exercises or do-it-yourself projects where you can actually make cheap equipment. This will make your filmmaking process a lot more cost-effective and fun.
I'm John Inge from Mars Rising Films and indie-rebel.com. A few years back, I'd been reading the DV Rebels Guide by Stu Maschwitz over at ProLost. He's the guy who did Magic Bullet and Colorista. He's written this book, and if you haven't read it, go check it out.
We interrupt our program to bring you a special broadcast.
Hey Levi, put your hand down. I promise I won't go over 10 minutes.
Now sit back, relax, and put up your feet as we get back to our regular scheduled programming.
He's got in there plans to make the Ghetto Cam, which is like a 2x4 with a couple of pegs in it, and you strap your camera down to it, or you screw your camera down to it, and then it does some pretty cool Steadicam stuff. Now I like that, but I wanted to have something that was more like a cinematic shoulder rig, but these things are, you know, thousands and thousands of dollars, so I decided to make my own based on what he did, and this is what I came up with. Ghetto Cam shoulder. What we've got here, 2x4, scrap, free from Home Depot, free. Bike handlebars from my local bike store. The guy gave them to me like second hand. I think they were gonna throw them out or something, but he charged me like $7 and he pocketed the money. Then you just screw it on. Helps if you screw it into the right hole. Also, what she said. Boom, there you go. The Ghetto Cam shoulder.
3. Invest in compositing programs such as Adobe After Effects or Stu Maschwitz Magic Bullet.
Introducing Magic Bullet Looks, a set of tools designed to help you tell your story like never before. Use Magic Bullet Looks to change the mood, look, and feel of your footage. Create better composites through tighter...
With compositing programs, the advantages are limitless. You can fake any scene, you can color correct, you can just, all the effects, all the visual effects that you can think of is possible with these compositing programs. Disagreements. 1. Implication of completely making a film on your own, being a one-man crew. He wasn't truly a one-man crew. He did not do everything by himself. He had help, he had actors, he had his friend Carlos who helped in the production, who got resources for him. 2. If you want to write a screenplay, start with original material. Your own material.
Start with a screenplay. Does anyone here know how to write? No. Good. Everyone else writes the same way. Start writing your way. That makes you unique. You can take writing classes, that's good, but don't bother to go to film school or you'll be making films like everyone else.
I disagree because you always need reference. And why not start with a reference if you're eventually going to go to a reference? 3. Kill your babies. In the book it reads, what's going to happen when your editor friend gets her hands on your footage is that she's going to cut it all wrong. In particular, she will utterly fail to use your favorite shot. There is a well-known axiom in film, and that is that you must kill your babies. What that means is take a look at your cut, pick your favorite shot, and cut it out. Film will get better. Why? Because you had used that shot, not because it worked well, but because you love it so. He wants you to learn how to make bad edits look good or make bad shots look good. I disagree. If you got a good shot, it's a good shot. By all means, keep it. Oh, recommendations. I almost forgot. Well, I definitely recommend the Rebel Without a Crew book by Robert Rodriguez. It's a great read. Great casual read. You don't have to be into films to read it. It's a diary, it's format he speaks. Like a down-to-earth person, and if you love a good rags to riches story, you will love this book. It inspired me thoroughly. This book I would recommend because, one, you know, I'm a wannabe filmmaker, so I'm into film, so it's kind of biased, but it's not a casual read, it's more technical, more of a reference book, even for the technical person. If you want to learn how to do something step by step, just go to this book. And if it wasn't for these 2 books, I probably wouldn't have nothing for this next segment. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. All in all, both books, great read. I'm glad Mr. Bannister, you made me read these, and that's it. Like, I gotta get back to work, so see you guys later.
Wow factor? I really couldn't think of nothing for the wow factor, other than the fact that the 2 books inspired me to make the film that I'm making right now, mariachi style. Action! What does a guy have to do to get a good actress in this town?
And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. Try to make it a little interesting, change it up a little bit, and I hope it worked out for me. And with that said, I'm out. Wait. Before y'all go, do you got any questions? Forgot about that. Sorry, Mr. Bannister. If you do, I'm sure I'm in the classroom somewhere. Find me.